What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the LD World. We have a little game for you guys today. We're gonna play Truth or Myth. So this is some stuff that I looked up online and they're kind of interesting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you some questions about the truth or myth about men and relationships and just men in general.
Okay.
And you have to give us your answer, whether you think it's a truth or whether you think it's false.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
But you guys know what to do before we get started. Go ahead and get a video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the family if you want to join us and turn on that notification.
4K.
Yes, we just reached 4,000 subscribers here on YouTube. So we want to thank you guys very much for hitting that subscribe button and joining the family. We appreciate you. We appreciate that you like our content, and it's just a blessing to be able to be here and be able to film and just kind of have fun with it. We're really just here just to
have fun.
Enjoy the journey. So if you guys want to continue joining, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Make sure to turn on the notification bell. We post Monday through Friday, and you want to be alerted for when we do post our videos. Without further ado, let's get into our truth or myth. Let's go. Let's jump right into it with the first one.
Okay.
Truth or myth? Women are more romantic than men in relationships.
Oh.
Is that a truth or is that a myth?
Myth.
It's a myth?
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. She is correct.
So men are more...
Men are more romantic in relationships than women. Let me go ahead and...
I can see that.
I can see that too. And I'm going to go ahead and back it up with the facts. One, you have to think about in general, like when it comes to anniversaries or Valentine's Day.
That's what I was thinking.
Men it's usually like traditional for men to kind of
do something.
Surprise the woman and not the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
It goes back to what I was just saying, like it says that men actually have a more romantic outlook than women do. So they like to do the whole candle lighting thing. They like to just make their woman, when they're really about somebody in a relationship, they like to make their woman, we need to get some candles, but I can't spend any money. I can't do nothing. But they like to go out of their way to make their woman feel special, especially if they really, really like somebody.
Yeah,
so,
I can see that.
Yes, that is a myth.
Yeah.
So we get a point on that, man.
Cha-ching.
Number 2, for men, physical attraction is more important. Truth or myth?
Then what?
Than any other sense of attraction.
I want to say truth for like when you first meet the person. So that's why I'm like, I don't know what to say.
Give us your answer. You got general. 3, 2, 1.
True.
That is correct.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, guys are more attracted to women like initially. They look at them first and then they want to get to know them. So that kind of like draws them in.
That's what I knew that, but I didn't know like in general, like I don't know if they're more.
It's not necessarily a more thing. So it's not physically attracted.
Because that was the question.
Oh, more than.
You said more.
More than what?
That's what I asked.
No, more than any other attraction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, yes. But then.
Yeah, that's all we're talking about.
Later on, it will. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So, guys, that initial attraction is more of a physical attraction than it is anything else. And then it kind of develops more. Physical abuse in relationships are more common by men than they are of women. So, men are more likely to commit physical abuse in relationships than women. True or myth?
I'm going to say true for what, like, the surveys say.
Well, the surveys, according to my research, are incorrect.
Yeah.
They say that more women commit physical abuse, but men don't report it.
That's why I was saying, but then that doesn't make sense that is in the surveys.
We're not going by surveys of what people say, because remember, we're going by like facts and research. There's a difference between the research that's being done and surveys being done, because men won't answer the question in surveys, but they might answer it on more so we're not going by surveys. We're going more by private conversations and facts that people have gathered together.
Yeah, because I knew, because I've actually had this discussion with my siblings.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually looked it up, and I know that men don't report it, and that's why on surveys it's like men are like 90% they physically abuse their partners, but they don't report it, and that's why.
Yeah, they don't
But I
report it.
thought we were going for the surveys. That's why I said.
No, we're going for your answer. You're not the surveys. We're going for your answer, whether you think it's a truth or a myth.
Yeah.
Now, it is a myth. Men do get physically abused. We just don't like to report it because we kind of feel demasculated, or we feel like it's embarrassing, or whatever the reason may be. It's just not reported.
It's interesting, like you're saying women physically abuse their partner more than men do.
Let's see what they say. So they're saying, yeah, more than men do.
Do you think so?
I honestly don't know. I think that I don't know. If it is physical abuse by, maybe it's not like really, really bad to where men are receiving black eyes, or men are receiving blood, or police being called by the neighbors, or so on and so forth. They're not yelling, but maybe it could be something like a slap in the face, or it could be something that may not be seen as often as it would for a man abusing a woman. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. I find it like, yeah.
It could be 50-50. We gotta dive into that a little more. Men have more fond thoughts about their exes than women do. So men think more positively about their exes than women.
I want to say yes, but they always talk about their exes.
Whoa, language. Just say they always talk bad.
They're always like, she's crazy. She's this, she's that. So
I think you're categorizing it to people that you're actually around.
what am I supposed to do?
Just think in general. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think, okay, well, according to the statistics, men actually have very positive things to say about their exes, especially a couple of months or so after the breakup, because it's kind of one of those things where most men don't want to burn that bridge. And because most women are there for them after the breakup in a positive way. Okay, that being said, truth or myth, men are more likely to sleep with their exes than women.
Myth.
You are correct. Women are, so the report says that women are more likely to sleep with their exes.
Yeah, because they're more emotionally connected.
Yes.
Like, I don't see why men would.
It's familiar, they're more emotionally connected, and they would rather go back to their ex than find someone new, or
Yeah, I can see
just
that.
go. So, truth or myth, men do not have biological clocks when it comes to having kids.
They do not. Myth.
Explain.
They have.
You are correct. That is false. That is a myth. Men do have biological clocks. It's not the same as women. Let's not get it confused. But men, they have a time frame on when they would like to have kids. Whether it's
When they can have kids.
Yeah, when they can have kids, they would like to have them a little bit early so they can raise the kids, be a part of the kids' lives, so on and so forth. Is that truth or myth? Men are afraid of commitment.
Truth.
That is false. Men are
That
not
is
afraid
not
of
false.
commitment. Men want to find a relationship. They desire to find a relationship. They just desire to find the right partner. And they're looking for that person to bring home to their family, bring home to their friends, and so on and so forth. It's just that some men, majority of men, are a little bit picky on who they choose, so it comes off as a fear of commitment.
I don't believe that.
Yeah?
No. Because, no. Even everyone wants to find the one. It's not just men.
But that's interesting.
Even you were.
That's an interesting discussion. It's an interesting discussion. But that is a myth. I thought there was a truth behind that until I actually read the article and read the report on it. And I think that a lot of men say they have commitment issues. Now, there's always that exception. There are people who do have some serious commitment issues. We're not necessarily talking about that, but I think that a lot of men say that they have commitment issues when it comes to going into a relationship, but I think that those issues break down whenever they find somebody that they really like. So I don't think it's more of an issue. I just think it's the fact that they don't like certain people. So it comes off as that. I just think it's the fact that they aren't with the right person, according to what I've read in the research that I was reading. Interesting to think about.
I still don't.
Okay, truth or myth? Men love to communicate.
Myth.
That is actually a truth.
Yeah?
Yes.
I don't know where I want to find these men. I really do.
The thing is that men love to communicate. That's why a lot of men seem to talk about themselves and talk about, because inside of us we love to communicate.
But communicating isn't just talking about yourself.
Well, let me finish. Inside of us we love to communicate. We just have to learn how to communicate.
Okay.
So it's more of the factor of how do we communicate the way that our partner wants us to communicate, or so on and so forth. Either way, we do love to communicate. A lot of times when we do communicate, it may either come off wrong or it might come off the way that we think that we should communicate. And then when we're shut down, we kind of feel like we have to back off of our communication because of being shut down or something like that. So inside of us, we do love to communicate. We just have to learn how to communicate.
Like, when do you love communicating?
A lot.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, we sit down and we talk every morning. It may not just be something you want to communicate about.
Okay.
And that's what I mean is, like, we love to communicate. We love to talk. That's why when we get around our guy friends, we talk. So that's what I'm saying is that men have to learn how to communicate with their partners.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking about a different kind of communication.
Well, it's just all forms of communication on average. Like, whether it's an argument or whether it's a discussion or anything, tone of voice and approach and everything is all different. There's different forms of communications, and that's what we have to learn is how to communicate with our partner. So It's not a fact that we don't like it, we just don't know how to do it with certain people.
Okay.
We'll tally up to see how much you got correct.
Is it done?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
We'll tally up to see how much you got correct, how much you got wrong. If you guys agree or disagree with any of those, it's an open conversation down in the comment section. So go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts on some of these truths or myths. I have a hard time saying that. But that's all we got for today. If you guys like the video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the family. We'd love to have you. Turn on that notification bell so you can be alerted on when we post. And we will see you guys in our next video.